How's it going, guys? It's me, NexGenSlayer. And as you know, I've taken a break from hidden tactics, but now we're back in full-fledged speed, and we're gonna crack open some freight today. As you can see, this is the map we'll be doing, and it's a pretty good sized map with a lot of spots. Let's get to it. The first spot we'll be showing you today is right past that open train car. You drop down by these crates, and there's a stack of wood. You just want to stay right there crouched. It's a good camping spot, at least for infected, and a decent hiding spot for Michael Myers. As you can see, you run past and you don't really notice them unless you're gonna look right at the spot directly and be looking for them there. Good spot. Let's move on. This next clip is showing a neighboring spot in the A vicinity still, right underneath
that
this
was pretty bad.
little, I don't know what you call that, but there's boards that are kind of like a staircase. It's a metal crate that you can face or a wooden box crate. Either one. I prefer the box crate. As you can tell, it's a side-by-side comparison. Either spot, great spots. Let's move on. This next clip is a spot you all know and love. I know this because every infected match I go in, I always see tons of people camping up here. Probably one of the best spots, but most noticeable. There's only one way you can get up, and that's through the window, as most of you know. And it's really good and hard to get. You can get a chem strike pretty easily up here. But if it's Michael Myers, I would not stay up here because this will be one of the first places that I personally would check. So, good spot for infected, maybe not so much for Michael Myers. Let's move on. Andy can jump down to this spot. I forgot to mention that. This is my preferable spot for infected just because you're like the lone survivor. You close this door in the underground facility, you throw your C4 up there, that way if they come through the door you're protected, and you just cover this hallway, and then if you have to open the door, your C4 will protect you as you open your door and make your escape. Great spot for infected. You want to be one of the last people alive in Michael Myers Now Infected, I recommend this spot. It's right next door to the underground spot we just showed. It's in this giant trash bin, whatever you want to call it. It's usually a trash disposable bin type thing, container. I don't know. But anyways, it has barrels in it, and all you want to do is just lay prone right there. If you lay prone, you cannot be spotted very easily unless you are looking directly at them. It's one of the spots that I least check in Michael Myers just because I forget about it all the time. As you can see, it's very difficult to see the person in there even if they're wearing a ghillie suit. That is a dead body. Ignore that. Let's move on. Ever wanted to be like Rick Grimes from Walking Dead? Well, now you can on the map freight on these BDOM trains. Either one, you can easily get up and you can cover pretty much the whole middle of the map. It's not very good for hiding, but if you move around and cover all the area, you can get a lot of kills and possibly get a chem strike. Just keep moving to dodge those knives. Good luck. This next clip is a showcase of a secondary spot, in which case I mean is not a go-to hiding spot if you want to survive long in this map. It's a decent spot, but if you want to be one of the last people, I would not go to this spot if you have the choice. What you want to do is just lay down on these bottles and face the wall. It's okay, as you can tell, but there could be improved spots. Ever have to take a potty break in Call of Duty time? Well, this next spot is a good hiding spot, but more of a camping spot to rack up some good kills and infected in the bathroom on the second floor of the files/bottles warehouse. Good spot. This next spot is right outside the warehouse we've been in for the last couple spots, and it's a strategy that Ed Viz told me about. What you want to do is leave that door closed, so do not open it. You have to go around to the crates on that side and come up that way. What you want to do is just lay prone or crouch and face the crate side and just shoot up all the infected that pass by. And this is good because they can only get you from that direction until they open the gate, and once you hear the gate click sound, then you know you better turn around and shoot that guy and then get the hell out of there. Anyways, it's a good spot. Thank you, EdFizz. Moving on. This next spot is a good spot for any type of hiding game mode, and what you want to do is run near this open box car and just lay down prone on that stack of wood like you just don't care. Wave your hands like you don't care. And what you want to do is just lay prone there, and you're really well hidden. You'll be one of the last people. Because I personally don't check back here unless I see somebody laying on the ground, in which case you won't be for this spot. And move your little butt, shimmy your little butt closer to the wall so that your legs are sticking into this wood pile, and that way it's harder to spot you even if you're looking from above. Because I think I show in this clip, if you're looking from above, it's still hard to see, and it's just a really good overall spot. So Irish, thanks for finding this for us, and to everyone who uses it, kudos to you. You're gonna be in good hands. Pretty much all you AFK noobs on this map know about this spot. What you want to do is just go back to the ADOM area, and there's these stacks of, I don't know what you call those, but they're just like the wooden plates that you see in like Home Depot and any Lowe's store or whatever. You just want to lay prone or crouch here, and it's a good spot for if you're AFK. Otherwise, I would use some of the better spots I've shown in this map already. And just this area in general is one of my favorite spots to hide it, not hide in, but just stand in as last survivor infected and try and get as many kills as I can. But try and stay in the shadow, and as you can see, it's better if you do not have the ghillie suit in this case for this spot, just because your character will be darker and blend into the shadow a little bit better. So I recommend no ghillie suit for this spot, but there are other spots where the ghillie suit could be used to your advantage on this map. Moving on. These next two spots are in the 3-story warehouse on the first floor. Just climb on these bundles of sticks and you just lay prone towards them. You can do it from pretty much any angle, and a lot of people use this, and you might be good, you might not. I don't know about this spot. I don't use it too much, so I don't know if people know about it too much and use it a lot, but it seems pretty obvious, so decide yourself. This next spot is on the second floor of the same building, and what you want to do is just go outside this window and you want to lay prone on the frickin', I don't know what you call it, the roof. And I would actually lay towards the wall just because it's harder to see, and I recommend a ghillie suit so you're white and you blend in. It's a pretty difficult spot to see, but as you're about to tell, you want to move your guns far away from the wall, so that means back your butt up towards the edge, the back edge, so they can't knife you, because otherwise your guns will stick through the wall and they can easily knife you, as you're about to see from this horrible kill cam. And you can see his arm poking through, so you can only imagine what my arms look like when I'm on this spot. So be careful, like I said. These last two spots are not the best spots on the map, and I just threw them in here because you're able to do them and they're options. So obviously back in the crate area, you can hide back here in between these two crates, and also over here by C Domination Flag we have our trash can hiding spot. Get up on the trash can over by the bundle of sticks and you just lay prone. I recommend not using ghillie suits once again because you want to remain hidden in the shadows, so a darker suited character will suit you better. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks.
I don't open it, and I just go on the inside and just
Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet.
Yes.
Yeah, cause I got it like that. Flow so smooth like I got it on tap. Yeah, and I'ma say it be a good night while I'm on my Yingling, while I'm drinking Bud Light. Can you get it when you miss me? Like I'm with whiskey, drinking Jim Beam. Yeah, baby, do you do it that way? Do you do that? Do you take a